I've traveled to Turkey multiple times for medical reasons. Hair, dental, dermatology, even surgical consults. And after all of it, people still ask me the same question. So, what's the Turkish healthcare system really like? Today, I'm going to give you my full, unfiltered, honest review as someone who has actually been a patient there. We'll talk about what surprised me, what impressed me, what could be better, and whether I'd recommend it to someone else. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I help people navigate global healthcare with real-world experience. Hit subscribe, and let's talk about what it's really like inside Turkish hospitals and clinics. 1. First impressions, more modern than expected. Let's be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect. I assumed basic facilities, outdated equipment, limited English. But the moment I walked into a private hospital in Istanbul, I realized how wrong I was. The clinic looked like a 5-star hotel. Receptionists in suits, LED-lit hallways, smart kiosks and digital queue systems. And inside the patient rooms, modern hospital beds, smart TVs, automatic blinds, in-room menus, private bathrooms. It felt like a wellness resort, not a hospital. 2. Public versus private healthcare. Know the difference. Turkey has 2 systems. Public, DDK/Devlet. Free or low cost for Turkish citizens. Large government hospitals. More crowded, longer wait times. Limited English spoken. Not used much by foreigners. Private Özel. Paid out of pocket or through private insurance. Modern, efficient, English speaking. Targeted toward locals and international patients. Many are JCI accredited, international standard. As a foreigner, you'll be using private healthcare, and that's where the excellence shines. 3. Booking an appointment. I was shocked by how fast things moved. WhatsApp messages replied to in under an hour. Appointment slots within 48 to 72 hours. Location links, doctor bios, and pricing sent in minutes. Full calendar with procedure plan emailed before arrival. Compare that to waiting 3 to 6 weeks back home just to see a specialist. And there's no need for a referral. You go straight to the specialist you want.
4. Doctor quality and communication. Every doctor I met spoke at least basic English, many spoke fluently, was respectful, professional, and warm. Took their time. My shortest consult was 25 minutes. Showed scans, photos, examples. Asked about my lifestyle, not just symptoms. In Istanbul and Ankara especially, most doctors are educated in Turkey, but trained abroad. Attend global congresses. Use European protocols. I even found doctors who had worked in Germany, the UK, and the US before returning to Turkey. 5. Technology and equipment. Here's what really impressed me. Dental clinics with 3D scanning, same-day crowns. Eye centers with femtosecond lasers. Surgery clinics with robotic-assisted tools. Dermatology offices with AI-based skin analyzers. Clinics using custom software portals for patients. Imaging machines, sterilization systems, even the chairs all looked brand new. And I never once felt unsure about hygiene or cleanliness. 6. Transparency in pricing. This was refreshing. Before every treatment, I got a written price quote, breakdown of costs, optional add-ons, but no pressure, clear refund or reschedule policies. VAT included, no surprise taxes. Example, my microneedling plus PRP cost 3,200 TL, $105. They sent a PDF invoice with clinic stamp. No hidden fees. And they were open to questions, which I appreciated. 7. Waiting times, basically none. Whether I was seeing a dermatologist or having a root canal, I never waited more than 10 minutes past my appointment time. In fact, most clinics had VIP check-in, patient coordinator assigned, no waiting room crowd, digital screens showing your slot. Compare that to an hour-plus delay in many Western systems, it felt luxurious. 8. The human touch. This might sound cliché, but in Turkey, you're treated like a guest, not a number. Doctors gave me their WhatsApp numbers. Nurses followed up days after my treatment. I was offered tea, slippers, even lunch. They remembered my name and where I was from. They genuinely cared how I felt. In one dental clinic, the assistant called my hotel the next day to check if I was sleeping okay. Try finding that level of care in your average city clinic. 9. What could be improved? It's not all perfect, so here's what I think needs work. Some clinics oversell services, especially cosmetic ones. Unlimited grafts or Hollywood smile in one day can be misleading. Too much focus on social media appearance. Some smaller clinics lack accreditation or proper aftercare plans. Public hospitals are hard to navigate without Turkish or a guide. My advice: stick with JCI-accredited hospitals or large private chains. Avoid booking only via Instagram. Ask for real before/after photos and written plans. 10. Insurance and payment. Most clinics work on a self-pay basis, but they accept credit cards, cash, sometimes with discount, bank transfer, Revolut, Wise, or Western Union. They provide stamped invoices, procedure codes, lab/test results on USB or printout. You can submit these to your home insurer if they allow reimbursement. Some larger hospitals also accept Allianz, Bupa, Cigna Global, Turkish private insurers. 11. Real patient reactions. Sophia, 36, UK. My hospital in Istanbul was cleaner than any private clinic I've seen in London. My surgeon spent 45 minutes with me before the procedure. I felt human. Leo, 43, USA. After a $12,000 quote for veneers in LA, I paid $3,800 in Turkey, including hotel and pickup, and the results were better. Nina, 29, Germany. My dermatologist in Ankara used digital skin mapping. She sent me my results by email and created a step-by-step skincare plan in English. 12. Would I recommend it? Short answer: yes, with planning. Turkey's healthcare system, especially the private side, is efficient, modern, and surprisingly human-centered. I wouldn't hesitate to return for dentistry, dermatology, hair restoration, cosmetic surgery, fertility consultations. Just make sure to research your clinic, ask for credentials, stay long enough for recovery. Avoid rushing based on price only. Final thoughts. My honest review of Turkey's healthcare system? It exceeded expectations in almost every way. From world-class doctors to warm human care, it's a system that combines value, quality, and hospitality. And as medical tourism grows, I believe Turkey will become the global standard, not the budget option. If you want my full clinic evaluation checklist with what to ask, what to avoid, and what to expect, just comment HALTHREVIEW below and I'll send it to you. If this video gave you a new perspective on care abroad, give it a like, share it with someone on the fence, and don't forget to subscribe, because next up is how I got a Hollywood smile in Turkey. From planning to polishing, the smile story you've been waiting for. Until then, take care of your health like it's your most valuable asset, because it is.